Welcome to EMT Mood. Today I'm here with
Jai.
Today we're reacting to 3 very scared true horror stories animated.
I never even introduced you guys. Tortuga.
Yeah, that's one of my sons. Among the many that we have, of course. So yeah, let's get straight into the video.
As you can tell, I like green.
Of course.
I live in Bangalore, India, and this is a true story that happened to me when I was 13 years old. One night, around 8 o'clock, I was lying face down on my bed, my eyes closed, music playing softly in my ears. Suddenly, I felt a sharp tug on my toes. I turned and looked toward the corner of the bed, and that's when I saw it. A pale hand, just barely visible, quickly slipped back under the bed. At first, I thought it had to be my dad. He loved to play pranks on me and scare me sometimes. I got up, knocked on the mattress with both hands, and said,
"Dad, I know you're under there. Don't scare me."
In response, I heard a knock coming from under the bed. Still laughing a little, I knocked again, louder this time.
"Dad, come out. Come out now."
I called, but then I heard my dad's voice, far away, outside.
"What's going on?"
He was still outside fixing the fence, and the only door to the backyard was too far away. There was no way he could have gotten outside that fast. My mom was in the kitchen, making dinner, and my brother was away in another city. I froze. My heart was pounding.
Yeah, bro, that's way too much maths, bro. Like, honestly, if...
He deducted the situation. He said, "Dad's too far from the back door. Mom's in the kitchen. That running is not it. Bro's out of town." Question mark?
Brother.
I've been pulled at the bottom of my bed, out of my seat multiple times. I cover my feet now. Even if I'm too effing hot, I will, like, cover it with, like, stuffed animal or something. Like, a little piece of the sheet. Like, I'm not having my feet exposed after that.
Yeah, that's a terrible experience, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, if I call out to my dad and my dad answered from outside, I'm outside my room automatically, bro. I'm not
sitting there shocked. I'm moving.
Yeah, I'm not.
What do you mean you're under my bed and you
Yeah.
heard me call my dad and now I'm sitting there in silence thinking,
bro,
we're not playing that game.
If it's the only man that I think that would do that shit to me and he's outside, I'm outside my room.
I would have yelled, "Mom, Dad," while screaming out of the room so they can start running towards me as I'm running out in case I get grabbed back in that effing room.
No ifs and buts about that shit.
I bolted from the room. When I tried to tell my family what had happened, no one believed me. They said it must have been my imagination. But I know what I saw. I saw the hand move under the bed.
I feel
Even
so
if it
bad.
was just my imagination, what about the knocking sound I heard from underneath? I'm 19 years old now, and I still wonder what was under the bed that night. But honestly, I'm just glad I didn't look.
Yeah. Man.
This happened back when I was in my first year of college. I had moved to Wright Pierce City for my studies
he's an
and
adult.
was living in a hostel at the time. One night, a few of my friends and I decided to go out. Luckily, I had brought my scooter from home when I moved, which made traveling around easier. Of course, sneaking out of the hostel at night wasn't easy, but I had built a good relationship with the warden, and that night, he helped us. There were 4 of us to start, me, Halor, Jai, and Aditya. 2 of our female friends, Neha and Sumya, were going to meet us later. It took them a little while, but eventually, they arrived at the spot we told them to. Now we had 2 scooters and 6 people, so we split up. Jai offered to drive Neha and Sumya, while I drove my scooter with Halor and Aditya. As we were getting ready to go, I asked Neha where we were headed. She just smiled and said,
"Just follow us."
It was winter, and the chill in the air made it harder to ride comfortably at midnight.
Other countries, they be fitting people on scooters. And personally, if it's just people I met in college, I'm not finding out shit. Thank you very much.
All I'm saying, bro, is my friends can never have me come outside for a mission and I don't know what the mission is, and I'm on a scooter with 2 other people, bro. In the winter, nah, blood.
Obviously, there's no snow outside, but
yes,
still,
it doesn't show us, but it's winter, it's cold as shit. Nah, blood, I'm good. I'm staying inside, bro. I can't be going on roads to do some stupid shit, and I don't even know what I'm getting myself involved in, bro.
Hoe. Never trust a hoe. Don't trust a hoe.
She said.
We managed. After a while, I started noticing how far out of the city we were. That's when Aditya asked Neha.
Where are we going?
Neha responded that she knew of a mall, one that had been abandoned and was rumored to be haunted. That's when things started to feel off.
Why would she do that to you?
Laura didn't like the sound of it. Honestly, neither did I. But we'd already come this far, and I didn't want to be the only one to ruin the night.
Not the only
so
one.
I
You said your
agreed.
friend felt the same way.
But Aditya leaned toward me and whispered.
Look at Sumya.
I turned to look, and something was definitely wrong. Her face was pale, and she looked uneasy. I asked.
So I would have been like, hey guys, let's stop here. Me, Aditya, and Sonia are going home.
Gone.
And you 3 can continue.
Yeah, cause
Because there's already 3 person per bike.
Yeah.
You, Aditya, and the next girl want to cut. So we're going home. I'm not the only one to ruin the night, but I'm definitely going home. So
I would
find a
have
way.
I would have pulled over that scooter, be like, yeah, we're gonna have a vote right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have a vote
on who wants to go do with this shit. Cause I'm gonna be like, yo, Sumia, like, yo, are you good? She's tweaking, blood. I'm taking her and I'm going back to my crib.
Yeah,
Or campus.
bro, and her are gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Like, there's no way you waited till we got this far
to tell us what we're getting into. It's friends like these that are not your friends.
Yeah.
Bro. At the end of the day, there's no way. If you know she's not, or we're not comfortable with doing shit like this, why?
Even if you don't know, like, that's why you tell them.
Yeah.
That's manipulation. That's a trick.
Yeah. Oh, we're too far now, so you guys are pussy if you guys sign
Peer
out.
pressure
Like,
don't work on me, buddy.
No. Nah, peer pressure work on people. I ain't gonna lie. Especially Sumia. That she wouldn't have been outside if it wasn't for, them at the end of the day.
The only peer pressure that work on me is safety. So, like, if someone's gonna be in danger, that will actually pressure me to stay because personally, I don't want to be like, oh, I left and then boom, they died. Like, like I'd rather go with them and try and get them to leave and kidnap them than leave them alone. That's just me personally.
You would have went and you would have ended up dying with them.
Yeah, no. Not in this situation. I'm like, there's 3 of us that want to go. But I'm saying there's situations where, like, my sister or cousin or friends, like, want to go somewhere, and I'm like, nah. And I went with them, and then by the time we got there, like, 5 minutes passed, I'm like, see, like, can we cut now? Like, it's not, I'm giving my reasons, and I'm able to get them out of there. And then you hear later that there's fights, people were sent to the hospital, there was a stabbing, like, that's what I'm like, see? I'm so good. I'm a great friend.
I don't think it's safe. Like, if you have to, like, get someone to change their mind about doing certain things that you know yourself is not right, going there and putting yourself in danger as well just to try to get them out, I don't see the point in that.
It really depends on the situation. Like, a haunted house, yeah, I'm not risking that.
Personally,
you fight against power and principalities, and if I'm not spiritually strong enough to fight things you can't see or hear, then yeah, I'm not even risking it. But if it's like physical stuff, carnal stuff, yeah, I'm gonna try my best to try and make sure they're good. But
yeah, you gotta try to risk it for bro. No, don't do that. No. Yeah, I don't do that. Bro.
Depending how strong you are spiritually, you know, sometimes you can take certain risks with the Lord on your side, and you're equipped. But if I know I'm not equipped, I'm not effing with spiritual stuff. Thank you very much.
Sumya, are you okay? Feeling sick?
She shook her head.
No, I'm not sick. But something's not right. I have a really bad feeling. We should turn back.
Neha snapped at her.
Shut up, or we'll leave you here in this forest.
Bruh.
I would have said I'm not leaving her. She coming with me.
Nah, yeah.
Look at all 4 of them now. Look at that. Nah. We're gonna fit her on this bike somehow. She coming home with us. You
can't consider that your friend, bro. You're.
Yeah. How the hell did I tell you something not right, and you go, shut up?
Yeah, that's not your friend.
Are you possessed? You went there before, eh? You're possessed.
Yeah.
You're the ghost trying to get more souls in that. We're gone.
Yeah, this whole thing just seems like a setup.
Yeah, it's a super setup.
It just seems like it's a setup.
I watch more than enough horror stories.
Yeah, fuck.
He asked me to stop the scooter. He said he wasn't feeling well, so I pulled over. Jai, riding behind us, stopped as well. Aditya gave Halor some water while he sat down on a milestone nearby. We started chatting and began coming up with reasons why the mall had been abandoned. Then, out of nowhere, Sumya let out a scream, a loud scream. It startled all of us. Halar choked on his water and stood up abruptly. Sumya began to cry. I rushed to her, grabbing her arms.
What happened?
I asked. Her voice trembled.
We need to leave now. Please.
Neha was furious.
Stop acting childish.
She shouted, but this time Sumya shouted back.
You need to stop this. I'm not joking anymore.
That was all I needed to hear.
Yep.
I told Sumya to get on the scooter.
Thanks.
We all climbed back on and headed toward town. The ride was quiet, tense. Sumya was clinging to Jai so tightly, it made me a little jealous.
Why do you have her at the
But
back?
it also showed just how terrified she was. Around 5:30 a.m., we stopped at a tea stall.
5:30
As soon as we
a.m..
parked, Sumya rushed to a chair and sat down. We gathered around her, still shaken. I asked.
Are you okay now? Do you want some water or food?
She shook her head, staring blankly.
No, just let me sit here.
Jai moved closer and gently asked.
What did you see?
At first, she said nothing, but then, as if reliving it, her face turned pale again. What she told us still gives me goosebumps. She said that as we entered the outer forest area, she had noticed something, or someone, a woman, hiding behind the trees. At first, she couldn't get a good look because we were riding, but when we stopped and Halor sat on that milestone, she saw the woman clearly. She said the woman was standing right beside Halor. Her legs were bent at strange angles, her eyes pure white. Her skin was pale and lifeless. We were all frozen, especially Halor. He just stood there, replaying the exact moment in his head. Since that night, I've stopped venturing to the outskirts after dark, because sometimes you don't know what's watching you from the trees.
Bruh. Like, I don't
It's good she
know.
waited to tell them though, because if
Yeah.
they freaked out on spot, who wouldn't know? Who
I
got
wonder if that was Halor's demon, bro.
her? Or that girl's friend's demon. Talk about shut up.
Yeah, no.
I'm not hanging out with that friend ever again.
She's ignorant, bro.
That's not my
'Cause there's
friend.
no way. Like,
Never again.
yeah, no, I wouldn't. either.
Never again.
She doesn't have your interest at heart, bro. Like,
Safety at heart, no.
nothing. Fuck that.
Prick your finger by accident and find out how much your friends care about you. As a woman, sorry. As men,
No,
they laugh at you.
I'm not gonna lie. They laugh at you, but they'll actually still check on you. Real friends be like, oh, you pricked your hand?
You're
pussy,
okay,
bro.
yeah,
You
yeah,
good?
yeah.
You okay, bro? You good?
Swim
You good? Sometimes just laugh at you and say, yo, bro, like, you're weak as shit. Like,
Yeah, or you're good, bro. They don't even look at it. They don't even
Yeah.
check. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you okay? But you're good, bro. Like, if you say, yeah, you're good, bro. They don't even try and check it out. Nah.
Real friends.
So I don't keep people around me who are not concerned about my safety, bro. Because I'm not that type of friend. I treat you like you're my own body. Like,
Own body's kind of crazy.
yeah, exactly how I would treat my own body and safety and security is how I would treat my friend. Why the hell would they come? Why would I want someone around me if they cannot feel safe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why would I want someone to trust me with their life or their parents or family members to trust them
Yeah.
going out with me if I'm not going to treat them as myself?
Yeah, can you imagine, like, you're, like, her family's your family, her mom is your mom, da-da-da-da, you guys were so cool, and then you end up putting her in a position where she's at risk. Like, that's
Yeah,
not your
no.
real friend, bro. Fuck that.
Bro.
Let's get to the next one, though.
Hi, my name is Malaysia. I'm here to tell you a true story that happened to me when I was about 7 or 8-ish years old. Back then, in 2011, a tornado had hit our house. The damage was bad enough that I was sent to stay with my grandma for a few weeks until everything went back to normal. One day, my grandma had had almost all of her grandchildren over to stay the night.
That's so cute.
Let's call them Marcus, Leah, Amia, Rico, and Nina. We all slept on the floor on pallets. I woke up in the middle of the night. The time on the cable box was 3:20, 3:40, something like that. Everyone else was sleeping, and I watched the TV for a little bit when my attention drifted towards this dark hallway. I really wasn't sure why. After about 2 minutes, a figure appeared. It looked just like my grandpa, with a huge stomach, sort of a long head, but there was something off. The figure was much lighter than him. My grandpa was really dark-skinned. He seemed to walk in a strange way, more of like a limp. And something else strange was that he was walking towards my uncle's room, right across from the room he and my grandma shared. He never went in there. Being the curious little child that I was, I called out to him like, "Papa?" The figure stopped as soon as it heard my voice, slowly turned my way.
Bruh.
Once I got a good look at his face, my heart dropped. It wasn't him. It was something else. The figure charged my way. Terrified, I hid under the covers, forcing myself to try to go to sleep.
What do you mean?
When I woke up again around 12 or 1, later than all of my cousins, I tried to explain to them what had happened.
What do you mean it charged at you when you went under the blanket?
I mean, there's nowhere else to go as a kid.
I would have rebuked it. I would start looking for the remote. I rebuke it. Throw the pillow. I rebuke it. I would have stared it dead in his face, bro. And if it actually attacked me, good. Everyone else is beside me. We'd jump him. Throw him in the bed.
Nah, yo. That's the thing. Having the courage as a kid to, like, be rebuking shit. Yeah, you have kids that are out there that are that strong, but kids don't know how to fight against
No,
like,
same.
shit like
At
this.
first, when I, like, didn't know that much about, like, you know, God and stuff, I would hide under the blanket and start praying, like, usual. But after that, you know, like, they feed off of fear.
Yeah, exactly.
So I had to realize, you know, stand my ground, trust in the Lord, and it'll do what it'll do. If it was meant, it was meant. If it's not, it's gonna dissipate.
But I wonder if it was really targeting the uncle though. I wonder if that was his main goal before she
Right, because she said it came out around the corner in the hallway,
And went
not
to
out of the
store.
room that is actually her grandfather and grandmother's room.
Yeah.
So that already would have raised alarm bells.
Yeah.
And that's
for
so
sure.
light. You know when you see dark people in the dark, their skin is gone, and you mostly
Yeah.
see their hair and clothes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have definitely threw me off too. The light reflecting off a pale skin.
Shit was weird.
Weekend.
And they just laughed at me and said they didn't believe me, except Amia, who was very quiet. When all of my cousins got up to make themselves something to eat, I looked over at Amia. She looked back at me with fear in her eyes and said, "I saw it too." This story is very much real. When I'm sitting alone thinking about it, I remember it. I can't believe I remember it to this day. I'm 20 now, and I still refuse to sleep without a blanket over my head and my bedroom door closed.
Yeah, trauma is not good for the soul, blood. No matter how hard it is to, you know, get over it, just pray, bro. It's something you just gonna have to keep working on, because you can't live your life like
Bondage and yoked to evil spirits and
Yeah.
trauma. That's how they get you.
that. Exactly.
They keep you in fear. They want you to be like joyful, happy, peace, you know?
Yeah.
The good feelings.
But yeah, man.
Oh.
Just keep praying, man.
It really sucks that, like, you know, a lot of kids go through this daily. So that'll definitely be in my prayer.
Cause shit, what, you grew up and you still get nightmares, bro? I mean,
Yeah, as an
shit.
adult, you still get nightmares.
But you
As
know
a
what it
young
is? Like,
teen,
body's so weird because it's like you have nightmares and you wake up and you just forget about it, or you just move past it like it's whatever. And that's the right way to do it.
no.
Well, no, like you have in your mind, but you still have to like understand that you have to like fight against these principalities. Yes, but I'm just saying, like, some spirits that do visit you are signs, like, but I don't know that shit. I'm just saying, like, but you just gotta fight it, bro.
You gotta fight.
Like,
Yeah, sometimes if you ignore it, it gets worse.
yeah, you can't just live in fear over that shit,
Yeah.
because it's gonna keep coming back. It's gonna keep coming back. It's gonna
Free
keep coming
your
back.
mind and the rest will follow.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Sorry, I love to quote music. Sorry.
I mean, shit. What's your source of comfort? That might help you in those times as well. Some people, they use the Bible. What can you use?
Gospel music. You never know.
Yeah,
You name it.
exactly. But that's the video, guys.
Thank you for viewing with
I hope
us.
you guys enjoyed. Signing out.
MP and I,
Peace.
out.